Chelsea have recorded a monumental heavy loss in the history of the English Premier League after releasing their financial accounting today. The last time a team recorded close to that amount was in 2011 by Manchester City. Now, this is it. Chelsea recorded a record-breaking pre-tax loss of 262.4 million for the 2024-2025 financial year. So that was last season, following a 335 million loss in UEFA data. That is staggering. This heavy loss was driven by a combination of massive transfer spending, a tidying up of historic financial issues, and a drop in high revenue European football. So remember, last season we spent heavy and we missed on the Champions League. We had to go to the the Conference League, and also it was even the Club World Cup that actually salvaged us. Now, here are the key factors behind the losses. Number one, massive transfer spending and amortization. The club spent over 1 billion on new players under the Boehly clearly capital ownership, while spreading cost amortization over long contracts. Initially helped, the high upfront transfer fees and agent fees, 75 million in 1 year, drove up cost. So in terms of their transfer spending, we know they amortize them over across some lengthy period of time. But heavy transfer fees and also agent fee and that 1 year amortization fee summed up to around 75 million and is staggering. Tidying up historic issues. Now, the club sources describe the financial reporting as a tidying up of legacy issues, which included booking one-off costs like asset impairment, player value write-off, and regulatory settlements in the same year. So you remember that when they came in, the club already had some historic, like some previous issues from the previous owner. They have to tidy those things up with fines and all those stuff. Now, three, UEFA fines and regulatory. So this is one regulatory adjustment. Chelsea was fined 26.8 million, potentially rising to 78.5 million by UEFA for breaching financial rules. UEFA did not recognize some of the internal asset sales, such as selling hotels that the women's team women's team to sister companies that Chelsea used to balance their books for the Premier League, making the loss appear much higher under UEFA scrutiny. So Chelsea sold the women's team to themselves, and also that's why. And also absence of Champions League revenue. Now, the 2024-2025 reporting period was impacted by a lack of Champions League football, which significantly lowered broadcasting income. And then the last one, operating loss. Despite record revenue of 490.9 million, the day-to-day operating costs and wages to revenue ratio 76% were exceptionally higher, leading to a large operating loss. Though we generated around 490.9 million euros, but we had other things. The day-to-day operating costs and other revenue ratio rise up to 76%, which is were higher. So as a result of that, now, why are they relaxed despite the loss? Chelsea sources maintain that the loss is a one-off and that the club is on a strong upward trajectory, operating a profitable on an underlying basis. They believe that higher player sales in the summer 2025 and improved commercial deals, including new shirt sponsorship, will allow them to remain compliant with both Premier League and UEFA regulations in the future. Now, remember also that Chelsea played last season, the entire last season, also this season, without a front of shirt sponsor, which means that we have also lost another revenue there. So, which means that in this particular season, we have to find our way of making it into the Champions League, or else things will get a bit higher or bizarre. So let me know your actions on the comment section. This is what we have heard today: a staggering loss of 262.4 million euros.